Good morning, agents. Patrick Wolf here. Welcome to this week's vendor reset. I do these every single week, and I do Cassie Mendoza on Sunday every single week as well. So make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and click the bell to keep up with my weekly uploads for the vendor resets. So let's get into this week's vendor reset. Hopefully, we can see some better items. Last week wasn't too good, so fingers crossed, I guess. Let's have a look. So the guy at the base of operations has got a very good backpack here. It's got skilled and capacitive with 478 skill power. Now you can roll away health for whatever you want. I mean, we got that backpack with 20% armor. You could put that on there and have a really decent backpack. That's a good little start there if you want a nice skill build. Tech support would probably be better here, but skilled is pretty good if you have no cooldowns on your actual gear. So it's viable. Then we got a Murakami Mask. Now, let me tell you guys something right now. 8.5% health is not a joke. The best roll that I have on my damage to elites mask is 5. So I'm going to possibly pick this up for my PvP build. I mean, you could roll away the skill haste and you can get a pretty decent mark. This is not a low roll. 8.5% is not low. So definitely have a look at it. It is 455. It's got spotter on it. So it's actually a nice start. These two pieces are pretty good. And then we've got a holster with 14.5% crit damage. This is perfect for my recent diamond build. If you guys want to have a look, the Diamondback rifle, I made a build, a PvE version, which is the latest build video I've put out. Crit damage is the most important thing to stack. It scales better than weapon damage, if you guys didn't know. So definitely pick this up if you want a nice, decent crit hit damage roll. It's very good and perfect for the latest builds that I've been put out as well, if you guys are interested in them. Then a Police TA21. This is my favorite SMG. It's got protected reload, stable, and steady-handed. Not too good of a talents there, but some very good pieces so far already. Alright guys, so the crafting bench brings up some mods. Now actually weapon mods, and I'm not too sure if that's because I haven't got all the mods yet. I think I'm pretty close. But regardless, I've got two mods in here. I'll show you guys anyway. You might have them, you might not. We do have a blueprint for a muzzle brake, which is a 9mm, 5% damage to elites, which is pretty nice. Then an open iron sights with 10% accuracy. So just come and pick these up if you don't have them. And just a quick little note, the Diamondback will only be available for a few more days. If you guys did not know, the college or the Kenley College will actually reset and apparently will only be allowed to revisit this later on in the year. So make sure to pick this Diamondback from Kenley College as soon as you guys can. Otherwise, you might not actually be able to get it for a while because it's just going to be put into the loot pool, and we know how bad the RNG is anyway. So make sure to try get this as soon as you guys can. Okay, so let's have a look at the clan vendor. Now, I'm a level 30, so I'm going to be showcasing the level 30 clan vendor. So let's have a look to see what he has this week. Guard chest piece, 19% health, which is not too bad, with 13.6k health, 5.5% crit damage with Berserk. That's an interesting combination. If you guys are interested in any kind of health rolls there. Murakami backpack with 7% health. It seems like we're getting a lot of health rolls lately. Crit damage 3%, 18% skill haste, which is not bad. Efficient and self-adjusting. I do like efficient. That's a very nice talent, especially if you are not using the unbreakable talent, because you cannot use this with unbreakable. So very nice. The crit damage is a bit low, but if you don't mind self-adjusting, you could just roll away the crit damage, maybe put some weapon damage and have yourself a decent backpack, and it's level 500. So very nice. Providence Defense. Now this has got 10% skill power is the one, 8% health, weapon damage as well. It's a good set. 218 skill power, 33% skill haste, very nice. Murakami gloves with 9k health, 5% LMG damage, and devastating. We're getting some better gear this week, I can see. The rolls are a bit better. 5% is not perfect, but it's better than like 1 or 2%. 9k health is okay, but you could roll away which one you want. I mean, if you're happy with the LMG damage, because 9k health is not low, but it's on the middle. I would say it's the middle. It's medium. It's not bad, it's not good. Then we got a Rush 511 tactical backpack. This has got capacitive and efficient. Crit chance, crit damage, weapon damage. The rolls are all low, unfortunately, for this one, so we're going to give this one a bit of a skip. China Light Industries knee pads. This has got 19% skill haste with empowered. Very nice. You can get I think up to 27%, something like that. So you could re-roll this and have a nice, a nice piece of gear. And as well, this is the China Light, so you're going to get the 10% explosive damage. So this is going to be nice for Seeker Mine builds if you roll this away and maybe go for destructive if you can. I'm not sure if it's the right talent, but you can give it a go if you want to. Then we got 37% skill haste from this backpack, the Providence Defense backpack. critical hit chance, and skill power. The skill power is a bit low, but tech support is one of the best talents for a skill build. Well, to be fair, I actually always run this for my skill build at all times. It's a must. It refreshes if you guys didn't know, so make sure to pop this on if you're using any kind of skill build. Then we do have insulated as the other talent. That's pretty good. Immunity is extremely strong in the dark zone right now, and I'm currently working on a fully immune build. It's nothing new. I've actually done one before, but it's the way that I run it at the moment. It's going to be very strong. So make sure to stick around for that one as well. Classic M1A, 48k base damage, but remember that I'm running an assault rifle build, so I don't actually have rifle damage on this specialization at the moment. With bread basket, accurate and protected, deploy. Lightweight M4, everlasting extra and ranger. Now ranger is an interesting talent. It is a bit difficult to run because a lot of us like to use skill power now. So it's an interesting talent, but extra is very, very nice. I would go for extra more or less all of the time now because it's nice. Having a bigger magazine and more bullets seems to be the strongest thing because wasting time reload, especially in the time to kill, the way that time to kill is right now, it's a bit better having extra magazine size. So then you could, continue firing on your enemies without having to waste all that time reloading. Alright, so we've got a Police M4. I used to love this gun. Unfortunately, it's not too good at the moment. With fast hands, stable, and everlasting. Health damage, 29%. I'm not even sure if they all change, to be honest. Alright, so we've got an MK17 with Lucky Shot and Jazz Hands. Very nice. You could change Jazz Hands around. I do enjoy this for PvE. It's very, very strong. So it just allows you to shoot more bullets. It's really, really good, especially for an Aces and 8s build. So I recommend putting this on your Aces and 8s SVD. If you are using an SVD, I'm sure you will be. So definitely pop this on. Grease does the holster talent as well. Then we got a COVID SRS. What talents do we have? Ranger and Jazz Hands. Ranger is perfect for a marksman rifle. So that's it from the clan vendor. Nothing too special this week. We did see a few good health rolls. A decent pair of gloves if you're looking for LMG gloves. But other than that, it's I would say it's a little bit of a miss. But we did get a few little pieces. Like I always say in these vendor resets, sometimes players who are looking at these videos and who are looking for gear don't have the best gear. So something like this M4 might be exactly what they've been looking for. So you always got to keep an eye out and keep ears out to let people know. Be nice to the people who don't have the best gear. So, anyways, let's move on to the next vendor. The Theater Settlement vendor. He has got a 511 backpack with 16% skill haste, 4% crit damage, 3% weapon damage, with efficient and self-adjusting. Then we got Alp Summit gloves with 10% assault rifle damage. Very nice. Critical hits restore. This clutch is good as well. Very nice gloves. If you guys are looking for some decent gloves with clutch and assault rifle damage, let's go. Right here, I'm going to pick myself up some. Definitely will. And then we've got Badger Tough Mask with nothing special whatsoever. I wouldn't bother doing that one. And then we've got a Wyvern knee pads with damage to elites, hard hitting, and the attribute is 1.5% crit chance, which is very bad. So definitely come and pick up these gloves if you guys are looking for some decent assault rifle damage or just for a good clutch combination. The campus settlement. What you got for us? We've got a Sockle of Concern. This is a vest with crit damage 6.5, 7.5 headshot damage with 4k armor with restorative. Very, very not good. Then 13k health on a Guard knee pad with patience on it if you needed that. Fenris holster with 288 skill power, 6.5% crit chance. Now, a lot of people are looking for a yellow holster, so unfortunately, not this week with Gunslinger on it as well. That's the talent we were talking about earlier. Then a black market, RPK. This is an LMG with Jazz Hands and Optimist. The Dark Zone West vendor. What have we got for us this week? Wyvernware holster. 33% skill haste, very nice, with Gunslinger. So, swapping to your sidearm within 3 seconds of a kill refills the sidearm's magazine and grants plus 20% weapons damage for the entire magazine. That is interesting talent, very situational, probably difficult to use, but give it a try if you guys want to give it a try. I personally don't think this is going to be any good, but if you're a crazy mechanically skilled player and you know how to swap things quickly and all that, but unfortunately the way the game is, swapping is a bit slow, so hopefully they would buff the speed in swapping, then I'd probably look into this. DNH mask with 2.9k health and 300 skill power. That's a bit on the low end, I'm not gonna lie. The skill power for a mask is actually decent. Masks don't roll too high skill power, but the health is low. So if you're looking for one, high roll skill power in a sense. You probably could go for this. I know people who don't actually have this high roll, so it's there for you. Alp Summit backpack. This is a beautiful backpack. This is perfect for skill power or any explosive build. You've got almost 600 skill power with, forget about that armor roll because you can put whatever armor roll you want there. We got 20% skill haste as the one piece, which is really, really strong. Probably the strongest set bonus in skill builds right now. Then destructive, tech support. These two talents are a must run for any Seeker Mine build. I recommend these all the time. This backpack is perfect if you don't have the right backpack. So definitely come and have a look at this, guys. You need this. If you don't have it, this is perfect, especially for a certain build I'm bringing out very soon, which is going to be a lot of fun. So I recommend all my subs who like to follow my videos, buy this right now and keep it in your stash. Roll away the armor for 20% armor, and you're good to go. Converted SMG 9, very good. I would rate this as the second best SMG. No, vectors are not the best or even the second best. That's all opinion though. Alright, so outsider, jazz hands, and overlap. So rate of fire is decreased by 2%, but blah blah blah. Don't use this. It can work, but this is the kind of thing you use for PvE. Jazz hands is very nice for PvE as well. You're just continuously firing it. I wouldn't recommend this. Rather run a leg row for something like this in PvP. So interesting from the vendor this week. Pretty nice backpack. So definitely come and pick this up, guys. The Dark Zone East vendor. What do we got for us? We got a Petrov Defense chess piece, 300 skill power, 6% crit chance, 7.7k health, and 3.5% weapon damage. All low rolls, hard hitting as the talent. Petrov Defense chess piece, 639 skill power, decent roll there. 2.5% weapon damage, very low, 3.7 health with hardened. Okay, this has been a bad set from her. Jazz hands, everlasting, and breadbasket on an ACR assault rifle. Dark Zone South vendor. Petrov Defense chest piece, 24k health, 2 weapon damage, 9 crit damage with hardened. Oh, disappointing. That could have been so good. If that was a high weapon damage roll, the crit damage is pretty decent, and then we could roll like 30% armor. We could have the perfect chest piece for the diamond build. This would be ridiculously strong. Okay, maybe Bloodsucker as well. Oh, the RNG in this game is so frustrating. RNK holster with crit damage, 7%, 105 skill power, ACR. I think I'm getting shot, guys. An ACR with preservation, optimized, and protected deploy. Uh, oh wow. Okay, guys, I'm dead. Alright, guys, that is the vendor reset for this week. We didn't get anything too special. There's some decent little pieces there if you don't have them, so definitely pick them up if you need them. Just a quick little few notes before we leave this video for this week. If you guys go into the apparel events, if you want to get this diver suit, you guys need to do some grinding. You need to get 40 caches. So we only have 4 days left. Well, pretty much just under 5 days. So make sure to have a look at this. But if you're interested in all the gear pieces like that yellow coat that everybody runs, make sure to come and do these. A fast way to do it is going into the DZ and clearing out landmarks. That's a good way. Doing missions, it takes a bit longer, so I recommend doing that. Try do it as quick as you can because 5 days is not a lot of time. That's why I'm bringing it up now because it took me quite a while to grind to get this you know, this interesting looking piece of kit. I mean, if you don't like it, you don't like it, but it is something. So make sure to have a look and don't forget about the diamond back rifle. Get it now as soon as you can. Otherwise, if it gets put into the RNG pool, it's going to be very difficult to get it because I still haven't gotten a Sweet Dreams or a Merciless yet. I got it from pre-ordering the game. I haven't even seen one. It's just pestilence everywhere I go. So make sure you guys do that because the RNG is really bad. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching this week's vendor reset. Tomorrow will be Cassie Mendoza. We're going to hope and pray to see that the devs aren't lying to us again. So maybe we should uh, respond to this. We need to bring this out. We need to talk about this so we can get some decent gear at the Cassie Mendoza. Because at the end of the day, she's a special vendor that requires a mission. And she sells rubbish. Like I've never bought anything from her ever. So let's try and get this going. I'm gonna do my best to try and speak out. We need to get some decent stuff in the Cassie Mendoza. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Click the bell, leave a like. Thanks for watching this week's vendor reset. I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow in the next one. Peace out, boys. I'm watching you.